Steve Wilson from Grand Junction, Colorado, with my famous cast of Your Life. Just around the corner, we're going to start with a very young baby. Baby born, healthy, unless he's had a mother that's been into drugs, but principally healthy. And we begin to feed him sugars and processed foods and all of that stuff. And he gets a little older, entering into his teens, and he winds up with non-alcohol fatty liver disease. What an unusual character that will be. So what I'm suggesting to you is, if we know we get to here and we wind up with our bucket trying to redo our liver, it would make sense to maybe start to change. And I'm sitting here wondering if the liver and the skin and the arteries and all of that is what you're going to become if you stay on the diet that you're having. You must take a look at why are you doing that, and why would you not change? The only reason I can think of is lack of information, perhaps, lack of understanding what the information really says, perhaps blind faith, and accepting this is the way life really is. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not. Now, all at once, we're dealing with people trying to make a change, but they've made a number of changes. They're overweight, they've done 14 different diets, and they're still fat. And they still have an emotional issue. And they still have an attitude issue. And now we're going to introduce you to something that maybe might alter that. Is it worth that trade to you? Well, I'm suggesting to you that the number of people that I've dealt with and sit down and explain this to them, it's a jaw dropper, because what they've believed in for so many years is a bona fide lie. So if you want to change, and you really want to have a life that's maybe dealing with your own finances, maybe dealing with your own health, you take control of that. If you're looking for support, we're willing to offer that to you. If you're looking for guidance within the scientific realm, we're willing to give that to you. Evidence beyond description. And we want to walk you into a world where your attitude and your emotions really control what you eat. And from our position, if we can increase your attitude to where it's not an "oh, woe is me" pity party, then perhaps we can get you to eat differently and understand that the foods that you're eating will cause this issue right here. Now, after 50 years of sugar, maybe 60, maybe 100, umpteen years, maybe it is about addiction, and you're held in bondage to the very things that you can't overcome. If sugar is it, because you think that that is better than good science, and you're willing to live in this world, then continue eating sugar. If you're willing to change, then I'm willing to help you do that. And you will be absolutely dumbfounded at how quickly the fat will come off your body. You don't have to get on these starvation diets where you limit yourself to 800 calories. It's not about that. It's about you understanding how energy is made and how the body cleans itself and the importance of cleaning. Once you understand that, you're going to look at what you have learned and say, that's wrong. This is right. So from my humble beginning, there's a kind of an interesting verse that says that first of all, I am a servant, and secondly, I am a steward of the mysteries of God. And it's those mysteries that we are missing out on completely because we are stubborn. Now, stubborn gets right in the way of humility. And when you find yourself in a humble state, when you understand the speeds that this body functions in, and the biophysics rather than biochemistry, I want you to understand the biophysics. When that hits you, you will be stunned. So those of you that are looking for something different than the life that you own, and you look down the road and you say, this is in my destination, this is in my wheelhouse, when you find the truth, you will be stunned. Steve Wilson, 970-260-1740.